I'm pleased to welcome you all today for the launch of the 100th issue of the Sri Lanka Exporter, a magazine which commenced publication in the year 1992 and has progressed to 100 publications with immense improvements and developments to its structure to reach the standard over the years. May I now call upon Mr. Ramal Jasinghe, President of the National Chamber of Exporters, NCE, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, with pleasure, welcome the chairperson of the EDB, Mrs. Indira Malvatta. And we have some old friends among us, Mr. Rasa Veerasingham, and other invitees and members. Today is a very special occasion, and as you see on the display, we are celebrating our 100th issue of the Exporter magazine. The Exporter magazine blossomed as an idea of the founders of the NCE, and it has been a useful organ of information with regard to international trade and exports and know-how. Over the years, along with technology, the publication has improved, and we broadened the scope of its content, as well as the contributions have come out from multidisciplinary authors to give a wholesome journal to the exporter community. At this point in time, I wouldn't like to steal the thunder from the presenters, who have a much more wholesome and a fuller story about the magazine than I have. So let me welcome you, and thank you very much, and enjoy the evening.
I call upon Ms. Menaka Vanyarachi, Director Operations of NCE, to address the gathering with the introductory note.
Welcome to the 100th issue of the Exporter magazine. The first publication of the Sri Lanka Exporter magazine commenced during the latter part of 1992 as the brainchild of the founder president of National Chamber of Exporters, late Deshabandhu Mr. Patrick Amarasinghe. It's a journey with many milestones. The Exporter magazine received the patronage of many important personalities throughout its journey, and for the development and over the years, the magazine has undergone immense improvements and developments related to its design and structure, and of course the quality of the articles, to reach the high standard which is evidenced today. At present, the Sri Lanka Exporter, which is the only journal of value in the field of exporters, is published quarterly and dedicated to serve exporters in Sri Lanka, and it provides valuable information that is useful to establish as well as potential exporters. This journal, which has been published without a break over the last 25 years, is reaching its 100th issue tonight, and celebrate its 100th edition with so much of pride. The magazine provides an in-depth analysis of current issues of relevance to exporters, which is also an excellent medium for Sri Lankan exporters to promote their brands, products and services among international buyers who wish to source their imports from Sri Lanka. It also carries statistical information related to exports, which are of benefit to Sri Lankan exporters, and also information related to current NCE activities and proposed future programs. Another feature is the publication of success stories of exporters who are mostly members of the Chamber. Finally, I wish to state that the National Chamber of Exporters pledges tonight to continue with the high standards of the publication, creating benefits for the business community and especially exporters in years to come. Thank you.
Moving on, I take the pleasure in inviting our chief guest tonight, Mrs. Indira Malvatta, Chairperson of Export Development Board, to address the gathering.
Good evening to all the members of the National Chamber of Exporters, the President Mr. Ramal Jasinghe, the Secretary General, Shyam for inviting me this evening. I never knew I was chief guest. I just came to wish the Exporters Association the very best, that you all have kept going, being able to publish 100 issues. I taking this opportunity, I thought I will say about the relationships we have had. First, for the first president of the association, Dr. Amarasinghe, and us at EDB used to have a running battle on lots of things. All of you know who Dr. Amarasinghe was. He would never accept no from any one of us. My former Director General, Mr. Tilakaratne, is here, and he will be a witness to what all went on. He was such a determined person, so you can imagine that he would have got this done for the first expo. It was in time for the first expo, if I am not wrong, which was initiated by our present speaker, Mr. Karu Jayasuriya, who actually chaired it. And in fact, from the time I became the chair of the EDB, he has been telling me, Indira, I have another expo. So we are planning something, but I think we have to be ready with the correct product in order to have such an expo in Sri Lanka. The EDB has had a very close relationship with the association, and I think it was further strengthened with all of us working for the World Export Development Forum. I'm very glad that when we were doing the National Export Strategy, one thing I said was that this cannot be something just a design, but we must be able to implement it. And I'm very grateful to the cooperation given by all your members in drawing up, numerous hours we spent together in drawing up this strategy, and we will be giving it to Cabinet for approval, because we expect the whole of government to be involved in implementing, because it is not the exporters alone, or it's Export Development Board or the Department of Commerce who has to do this, but the whole of government has to be involved in this. So I wish you all the very best, and a very special thank you to Ras, our old friend, who I think has collected the membership and done so much for this organization. I'm very, very happy that you are in a position to be here to see the 100th issue of the Exporter magazine. Thank you, everyone.
Now, reaching to the most important aspects of tonight's agenda, unveiling the 100th issue magazine cover. We have now come to the conclusion of the event. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a pleasant evening.